Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Psi Divine. So, it's time for a message. I wanted to do it earlier, but I wasn't really feeling the energy to do it, I guess. So I'm feeling it now. We'll try it now. Hope all is well. Let me check my sound. So I'm feeling. Ooh, that is loud. All right. Moving my lotion. All right. Hope all is well. So I'm going to do a message for whoever needs it. And I'm going to go by the elements. So we'll start with water signs. And that, well, that's someplace I didn't want it. Okay. We'll start there. Move this here. I dug it. Hold on. Okay. Let's go again. Water signs. I hear, this is just really, I'm ashamed I don't remember the name right now. I'm only giving you the data, okay? So, I hear reggae music, waiting in vain. Someone who doesn't want to wait in vain, that may be waiting for something to come your way, water signs. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So, in the water signs, someone might be being very generous with their time, their patience. Okay, someone's also, well, I guess this might all wrap up in here. Someone feeling neglected. The song will not leave my head right now. Now that's Anita Baker. It's been so long, or I don't know the title of the song, but the chorus, not the chorus, but the words that keep coming through. I won't be neglected. I won't be denied. Water sign, someone wants to see you. It feels like you're not giving them your focused attention. You may be busy. I don't feel anything truly malicious, but someone feels like you're not making them feel very important. The numbers I get are 7, 6, and 5. All right. For whoever needs this, 7, 6, and 5. I will definitely be trying to keep this short. Let's clarify the weight. For some of you, this has to do with money. This can be job, moving into a new job, looking at something new financially. This can do with money. There's an anxiety. I also just heard, what if I leave? What if? So someone's dealing with the what ifs, moving from one position to another. Very concerned about finance. I hope this isn't the case, but somebody may be watching something catastrophic. There's safety concerns right now, and somebody is, it's a light bulb, concerned about the safety of where they live, pushing for some type of something to be done. This could involve construction. Stopping here, water signs. If you need me to go further, Instagram me, I guess. So there's angelic guidance going on right now, water signs. I'm not talking about love. This feels more like the other things around that. Okay, I'm out of this deck. It feels like somebody's concerned about home. Home, it could be a home or a building, construction, wanting to get things around the home done. But there's a safety issue to this also. This could have something to do with work around the home, where outsiders come in. Something to do with corners. Okay. It feels like someone making or weighing it out, the pros and cons of opening your mouth on something. Opening your mouth on something and what it could mean coming back in your direction. Will someone pay attention to it? Doesn't feel like holding on to. This is information about safety. Actions that need to be taken regarding safety. Talks that have ended. Someone not wanting to speak up for fear of job loss. Not wanting to upset a group. This can be union situations. For fear of a forced ending. What? I hope this is none of y'all. I really do. Nonetheless, hello, Lizzie. What's up, goddess? Nonetheless, I don't like this data. Okay, let me work on. Let's just make it a little lighter. Give me a theme. Overall theme. This is dark. Forgetfulness. That didn't happen, no. In reverse, loving oneself. I'm going to turn that upside down because you are not. Okay. And the big payback. What the fuck? Okay. That should fall over. Fuck them. Look, so somebody's holding on to information, old data that can affect business. Keeping quiet. It's like, oh God, let me tell you what I keep saying. And I'm hoping that it's just connected to readings I did the other day. It's like I see somebody, okay, my brain is connecting this building collapse thing. I hope that's all this is. If so, let's just work that out in my head. I hope this is no water sign. What I see is somebody knowing, like that building situation, like I know this is bad. But I ain't gonna say nothing because fuck them. And it's like revenge through silence. To soften it, if it's needed, it's withholding. Not even, oh no, I don't know. It's not withholding. It's omission. It's what I hear is omission via escapism. So, the unfortunate part of escapism via omission is there's somebody might not be considering that the wrong way, feeling like you're doing the right thing, is actually it's the wrong direction. It's like denying, stopping something, doing that, or withholding something that can affect others. If it was something along the magnitude of a building, like it's the wrong thing to do. Somebody has insider information that would greatly affect others. Feels like the others that would be affected are, the word that came to me just then was dignitaries. Okay, I hope it's not that big. So invitation is here. Somebody trying to look good for business and withholding information. What I just heard is to the chagrin of the others. Is it really all this? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna put these back. Let's go for the gooey stuff, I suppose. For water signs in love. I don't like the R word, but somebody is definitely on some revenge shit. Okay. In love, water signs, incoming. What's coming in? Something you're already over. So someone's coming back who lacks a little bit of gravity and understanding. What I heard is no means no. Somebody's waiting to see, okay, it is, I don't want to call that a lost angel. I don't think it is. I think it's just somebody wanting to see if they can still have access to you. You're already over it, or you're experiencing that foggy mist of the umbrella thinking where it's like, fuck them all. It's okay, it happens. So, underneath your umbrella, emotions. And some of you are focused on your success, your building a star out of yourself and protecting yourself. Yeah. So the fake artist returns. How about no? How about a big glass of no? How about hell to the no, to no, 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 no? We'll pass. Water signs. What's on the other side? Alternative timeline of the bullshit. What's on the alternative timeline? Well, higher knowledge of yourself, control over the bullshit, and being a moment of unselfishness. Why clarify? Oh, because you've said goodbye. Well, listen, golf clap. I approve. This is beautiful. It's like, feminine energy. I remember what it was, what it ain't gonna be. And I'm not saying this only belongs to a feminine energy. Some of you might have masculine or feminine. Some of you have someone returning who was a little bit vengeful. Was it the smash or pass dickwad? Anyways, so I guess it won't be difficult to say goodbye, right? Are the readings always like this, or is it? I don't know, Lizzie. I'm a student. I'm still learning. I do not have an answer for you. I'm sorry. I don't have answers. Is 6 still alive? 6 is. 6 is on the charge. Six is on the charge. Let's see. All right, we'll check the attitude at 91%. All right. Okay. 6, Lizzie wants to say hi. All interrupting the reading over here. She want to say hi. Say hi.
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
Anything else?
Do you see me fucking laughing, man? I ain't fucking laughing.
You have something nice to say to Lizzie? Applause for Lizzie. All right, all right. That's friendly. That's friendly. Okay. Let's see. That was it for water signs, I think. Anything else? Water signs need to be aware of. Nope, I think this is just return person data. It comes back. Secrets. So it's not even a secret anymore. Somebody just, the one who lacks passion for life. Time sensitive. So they will be returning. If they're not around already, days. It's a desire at this point. So between here and the next 8 days, there will be plans or an attempt to get into your space. I don't mean anything weird or violent either, just an attempt to squeeze back in. Beware. Earth signs. Bad. I was looking right at it too. Okay. Capricorn. Taurus. What came right through is ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. It's actually a song. The woman's name is something Fisher. Oh, this is horrible. I should know this. Fisher. Um, but the song is Ain't Nobody Like You. Some of you are coming through a period of, it's like from the cocoon to the butterfly. And by that I mean maybe you are coming out of an emotional place. You're over it. Somebody's feeling squeezed. That's a weird one. The next words I get is forced positions. 878. So you may be dealing with someone who is challenging or a challenging situation. On that end, I get two separate things here. For somebody, earth signs. Okay, that sounds mean. Let me just pull some cards on this. Earth sounds is what I was about to say. Sounds. Well, the same is coming out for y'all too. Must be a magnetic time for Earth. Earth signs, you have, you're either done with a situation or you're done with a situation and you maybe haven't informed other people that you're done with the situation. So what's coming your way is someone who is absent of a little bit of logic. That doesn't necessarily mean they're somebody crazy. It's somebody you would like them to get over things. You maybe need to get over something. But someone's not done. Someone wants to know if you can try again. You may want someone or want another go around. So then we have the role player, furniture shopping. Somebody in the cut, sitting in the cut on the sidelines, watching. I feel like the energy of a panther waiting in the bushes to leap out at somebody. the others. Earth signs. Someone's coming your way who needs to heal. Make sure you help, because if not, we're looking at some revenge. And some of you do have connections to your gifts, right? So you kind of know, you kind of get that feeling, but there's this also air of not giving that many beeps. Some of you are really enjoying your freedoms, prefer your space. That's kind of right. Yeah, okay. So we've got bitter bitch brew and revenge coming from the others. Some of y'all about to learn what to do with people who need to be healing. Some of you are going to be a little bit more aware of what that looks like. Hope that's not y'all going through this. Be very mindful of whose heart you break during this time. Earth signs. Because you won't see this one necessarily. It's like you got somebody who is vengeful. You know your ex is vengeful. They ain't never did nothing to you. But you open the door, you let them come back, you bang it out. You know what I'm saying? And then if it's, this is so harsh. I hope this is air signs. Lord, look. Ooh, Earth, if y'all's messing with some airs, be mindful of pumps and dumps. Be mindful of the pump and dump. Be mindful. Lord, okay, to shrink it down, this is for an Earth sign who has options galore. Enough options that you ain't gotta love nothing. This is for the, oh my goodness. This is for the Earth sign who isn't a good communicator by design. Choice. Fuck it. Um, Whoever you are, you're a walking challenge of some sort. What is this, Theta? You have options. But now I hear Jay-Z brush that dirt off your shoulder. What? Who is this? Listen. Listen, Linda. Whoever this is, you break hearts. Be mindful of that at this time. You may hurt feelings and don't even give that many. Um, Nonetheless, you are stirring up a big old container of bitter bitches, bitter betties. Ooh, that flew. This may be in the one that gets pumped and dumped. Okay. I want to skip to the next element. This is rude. Sorry. Okay, so look. I'm feeling like energy on one end and energy on the other end. And they're doing like that reverse magnet thing. Earth signs. Beloveds. You're breaking hearts. The universe is attempting to show you or present you with an opportunity to help others and be a catalyst to healing and better ways to detach. Okay. Uh, if you care, I just don't furniture. Oh Lord, I just don't know if you do. But if you do, the universe is granting you an opportunity to, not experience the dramas of vengeful people. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. So some of y'all are just don't not giving a fuck. So I don't know why I'm still going. Let's just move into business. Uh. I think that's Joan Jett. I hear you're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love. I don't fucking know. Listen. Nonetheless, be mindful of who's coming your way, who hasn't healed. Some of you guys may end up losing an extra 5 minutes that you might care about on someone who's bitter at this point, someone whose self-esteem got this was upside down, someone who could use some esteem of themselves. Earth signs, if you are looking for the esteem of yourself by bringing others back into your space who you know that either there's some emotional edginess going on or some emotional dis-ease. If you know it exists, don't bring it back in. My left hand is itching. It will cost money, time, lost opportunity. Get revenge. And bitter's here twice. So be mindful. There may be, there's certain energies that just aren't worth dealing with, right? So some endings, like, mature endings. Well, if we don't have an angel, we have a devil, don't we? Don't be that. You don't have to. But where's the motivation? To at least learn another new skill. Now, see, this could work for better or for worse when you're observing, testing, and controlling, and that may be what you're doing, Earth signs, when you bring someone from the past back in whom you have not healed with. If you're doing that now and you're wondering why it's not working, they're better. There's a lot of stuff that hasn't been said, straightened out, clarified. There's an end that keeps being seen, but, here's an opportunity to unlearn bad behavior. But it does require creative motion. I don't think it has to be that creative, but there's some decisions that have to be made. And some things are better left alone. Also, Earth signs, somebody's moving forward. It's time to. I'm going to get the butterfly with wings. And, it's always being a challenge. So there's a new cycle also. Let's clarify that. Business. Oh, incoming lessons. Incoming lessons. Let's see. Ooh, sorry, you guys, I'm about to sneeze. Earth sign, some of y'all are all up in your head. Okay, so something's coming in, right? Or it's been here. Let me take that back. It's not incoming, it's been here. Some of you have been blessed, graced, created, wanted, manifested an opportunity. A life-altering one. This could be creative works, whatever it is has to do with money. But there's a trust issue, there's an in the head issue, there are cement shoes. And even though the direction is desired, it's a planned destiny. Even though that's the thing, someone's still choosing to hide themselves. Earth signs. Some of you are destined for stardom. Problem is, you gotta come out of isolation. You gotta climb out of that shit. But you have to make that choice. And you're afraid of trusting the I just heard the new world. Some of you have a plan. You've gotten yourself to the point it's like, okay, what I just saw is somebody with, what are those parachute wing things? And they run to the edge of the cliff, like right to the edge. And they've got the wing things out. But as soon as they get to the edge, they stop and just look. Some are afraid to let go. Earth signs. Denying yourself, cheating yourself. Consequences for everyone around you, in fact, for not living your dreams. And how so? How could that be consequences for everyone if it's what you want to do, right? Well, you might be an unhappy motherfucker. You might be unhappy to be around on the days when you realize you let your dreams flush down the toilet bowl, that you cut your own nose off to spite your face. And so the cost of being a loner and avoiding and bitterness, that's what it costs. That's what it costs. Makes you angry. In fact, this is my card of the bad actor. What I just heard is if you build it, they will come. For whoever this is for, you've built a work of art. Get your thumb out of your ass and get to work. I'm sure your thumb's not really up your butt, okay? But the loner stuff it's a karma thumb up your butt, okay? So if you have dreams and goals and plans, you've run to the edge of the hill. It's not even really a mountain at this point. It's more like a hill. For some, it could just be as simple as coming out of a comfortable situation. Something that you thought was a blessing is truly a lesson at the end of the day. Some of you are afraid to move forward because you don't even comprehend what you've already lost. Yeah. For being in the closet and not near the front door and outside, things get lost. Some of you may have a trip or discussions coming of journeys over water. For the rest of y'all who ain't going out and living your dreams, this is some wavy ass energy. You're emotional. You're not happy. Some of you have a burning lust inside of you to do something. I don't know. What just came to me was Swiss Army. Whatever. Anyways, something to do with overseas things. I don't know. Maybe your dreams are some global type stuff where you'll be traveling overseas. Maybe you have like global dreams, right? Planetary type stuff. But it will always be in thought. Some of you are unhappy with your work because you're supposed to be self-employed. You know that. This is old data. And it's not healthy. Let me just say that too. Some of you are afraid to make the leap because of financial issues. Got to work that out. Fear and holding yourself back is more expensive than the what ifs of certain dreams. I think it's, jeez. Yeah, boy. Somebody's opting to sacrifice themselves. This could be choosing to stay in a job you know you don't like already. Knowing that the scenery ain't never gonna change. You're talking about it, wanting to take an action, but the only action being taken is work. And working in a situation where you could easily be unemployed at any point. You have options. That's what's crazy about it. Not like you don't have options, you do have options. And okay, so it's the opportunity to recognize that, to accept it and to correct or make adjustments to the wrong direction you know you're going in. I hear now, far side, she keeps patting. I don't hear the she keeps part though. I keep hearing keeps passing me by. Keeps passing me by. So time, opportunity. You may have a desire to do something, or your dream, your planetary global dream might have a time limit on it from age or opportunity. I hear don't wait for it to be too late. I'm coming out of that data. Okay. All right. Let's move on out of that. That was long. Oops. Fire signs. Oh, there is a sneeze at some point. Let's see what's going on with you. Fire signs. All right. Aries, Leo, Sag. Fortunately, the dog barking interrupted that. But what came through was generous, the word generous, and spite. The word gel or gel well. So can be going along to get along energy at this time. Can also be working alongside or having to deal with someone. And you may just be being fake right now, along with going along to get along. Being nice to someone, even though you could fuck their ass up. Oh, you could express your feelings. You could back away. You could be doing otherwise. And it feels like a situation where a lot of other people would not be being generous, but you are being given. Umbrella. So I get the umbrella. Some of you have gone into a protective or autopilot, is what I hear. You're on some type of autopilot while you try to figure out what's going on, right? Some of you are realizing or having to deal with something because of the value it represents, the influence that comes with it. This can be working with a group of people where somebody's in there that you don't like. Some are feeling, fire signs, may be feeling very frustrated. In these two, someone's dirty deeds. Somebody may be dealing with a situation where you know somebody did the wrong thing and you haven't spoken on it yet. You're in a place where you're kind of protective, right? Protecting yourself. But you're getting a grip and getting over it. You now believe what your eyes have been showing you. And you've collected your self-esteem. If that's not happening, it's coming. Fire signs, you're taking control. That's what's coming. You may be doing that right now. You may be doing it very soon. But you believe what you see in another. And you're letting a situation go. Some of you are dealing with, I don't like the word, but narcissist. Somebody who was a button pusher, habitual line stepper. Some of you are just taking back your energy. Who are you taking back your energy from? Oh. Okay, you're taking the test. Wow. Okay. Not waiting. In thought mode. As I said, taking back your control. Ooh-wee. So you're putting an end to a situation. Like you know, like, okay, I'm doing what I gotta do, but you've had your fill. No longer waiting, no longer wanting someone or a situation to improve. Feels like a cocoon phase a little bit too. Like, okay, having to be in one's head to deal with a situation is forcing you in a way to like end an old way of thinking, behaving, can be not can be a less flexible spine when dealing with others. Some of you are looking at the big picture in more ways than one, right? And it's giving you self-esteem, strengthening it. How? You being over it. And this was something that needed to be done. This is the time. This is that time to, end the lease on the rent space he was given to the person or the situation. And there's success and pleasure on the other side of this. So that's good. That is good. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the renewal. Well, you're unblocking your time. So going quiet is okay. You've given enough of yourself to a situation. Something that was good at the beginning and then became painful at the end. Dealing with a liar, false person. Some of you are no longer giving time to a hazardous, but the word was coming hazardous affair. Okay, whatever it was. Hazardous business, hazardous work. Whatever it was, it brought you headache. And it feels like dealing with someone who might have been indifferent towards your needs. They may view your stepping back. Oh, wow. It feels like your self-esteem is a block. It's someone who has very fixed beliefs on how things should go. They think you should be more thirsty for their attention. If this is work, you may be dealing with, wow, you may be struggling at work, dealing with combative people. A lot of green. If this is cruelty or bad elements in the workplace, if you can get another gig, I would highly suggest that. Because there's a 5 here at the end. 5 and 5. Okay. So there's a lesson coming out of chaos. It's time to explore. You have other options. Sometimes you got to go through some stuff to move to exactly where you need it to be. Like certain situations spring you forward into other luck. But you need a stronger spine to do that. So there's a think trap that has to be undone. Strong spine. Strong spine. Some of you are being made or put into positions so that you'll move on your own without anyone at your back, or sometimes growth requires uncomfortable types of risk. So be mindful of thinking yourself into a trap where you don't do anything. And be mindful of planning and doing nothing. Getting out of this. That's about money. That's about, feels like career, new opportunities of the self. Some of you are learning through chaos how to be a leader or innovative. So things feel upside down because it's a part of the lesson. Seeing everything is all one is kind of like, I don't want to say dulling out a sword, but making it functional at this time for what you need, giving it a different grip, helping you get a grip. There's some stuff going on, fire, a lot of feelings, gooey stuff that might be disruptive to getting your money. So be careful of that too. Oh, gooey ass feelings. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Air signs. What do we got? Air signs. Let's see what's up for you right now. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Air signs. I get 999. I get energy behind you, at your back. The words that come at my back. And the words that also come through is lifted spirit. Lifted spirit. Six, 666. Okay. And there's the 9. So we get the end of a cycle of some sort or fulfillment. Doesn't mean everybody's happy about that. There's a cycle that's been reached, but air signs, you may not ultimately be happy at the end of it. Don't forget, though, you are in angel school. So there's always work to be done, always lessons to be learned. For some of you, a cycle has just come to an end. You may be dealing with whatever's after that. Oh, okay, spirit guides. Hopefully you're doing creative things at this time. If you are doing creative things, you're being successful with it. You may be pulling back or not really running out to the club. You may just be enjoying your quiet time. Some of y'all are absent of sleep. And that's making you moody. Try to get some rest. Some of you are in a this or that kind of mood. Mode. I don't say mood, mode. Some of you are in a this or that. It's a take it or leave it. As you become aware of others, right now this time it's just kind of like what I just saw is an image of sitting at the mall, people watching, which could be fun. Some of you are really just interested in being on the path to peaceful times, peaceful moments. Air signs, I don't sense any worries or concerns. It's just being very selective about what's in your space. Some of y'all are just, now I see someone sitting in a stadium during a game with bifocals, big ones. They're very funny. They're big. They're not, what are they? They're not, what are those things called? And I'm making like I'm touching boobs or something. This is ridiculous. Sorry, guys. Binoculars. Thank you. Okay, binoculars. It's like somebody sitting at the top of a stadium with big binoculars looking at what's happening down there. Not really getting involved. Not really attracted in the bullshit. Some of you may have people coming your way who are interested in you. You ain't attracted. Solo dolo shit. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so we get 9 twice. Now here's the problem, air signs. You are, everything's cool. Absent of gratitude is what I see. The absence of gratitude. Gratitude that you ain't going through as much shit as you could be. Some of you are maybe coming into a place where you're a little bit more aware of that. You have control over your space and environment, but you may be taking a break because you just don't want the headache. Divine intervention. Cutting shit off. Focused on your this and not somebody else's that. Some of you have haters. I can't tell you to listen this. Okay. Air signs. Stay at the top of the seats. If you was coming down to get you some popcorn and go back up, don't eat the popcorn. Stay your ass up at the top on them seats. With your little binoculars, keep doing that thing. Sit your ass down. Because it looks like the word I hear is dissolve, dissolution. There's a decay to a situation happening down at the bottom of them bleachers. An opportunity to not get yourself in it is what I see. Some of you are at the top of those bleachers observing the haters, the failures, the envious ones, the ones who are also not satisfied. Be very mindful of picking up their energy as your own. 5. This takes discipline. Be careful of your friends and your circle. Yeah, buddy. Be mindful of your circle. If you are aware and currently observing, ding dongs, don't get yourself involved. And where is the gratitude? Some of you have forgotten that everything's okay and that you look good. You got your divine vision. Some of you need to be very clear about your space when it comes to others, what works and what doesn't. Not being honest about your situation brings karma blocks. And I don't feel like it's a karma block where things really fall apart. It's more like a shift in focus that's wasteful of your time and energy. So some of you may not have any feelings towards a situation. You'll know that because you'll be sitting at the top of the bleachers and you'll skip the popcorn. If you do care and you walk yourself down those bleachers and ooh, put yourself into the middle of somebody else's mess, let me get 333. This has an impact on your health. It puts you into the middle of negative people as they are going through their learning cycles. They become yours. How many days? This is happening now. So this week, over the week, pay attention you don't get anybody shiznit. If the gossip is delicious and juicy and somebody's trying to get you to get involved, be mindful. Just be mindful of that. I think this time is really just about observing. Observing those who do not have the ability to create or who are just unstable. The ones who are absent of logic. Some people don't need to be fucked with because they may not be safe mentally. Right. Be mindful of who's trying to get into your space, new people and all that stuff. Air signs. If someone is new coming your way in the dating sphere, interest, love interest, talk before you take your clothes off. Really, really. You may not like their connections. You may not like who they're connected to. And when you find out, you'll cut it off. You won't like the group connection. So knowledge is a thing here. Things could grow, but karma's here too. Talk real good. Talk real good. Someone new coming your way. You got someone in your space you don't know that much about right now. Talk. Or, at least you can say you talked. Something about their connections you may not like. Something about that connection is a no-go. Why? Because they're going to bring a lesson. That's where the nines are at. So here's where the nines are at. Be careful who you're just giving, and loving on. It's a repeat of a cycle. Like every time I help somebody, they eat all the cookies. Every time I have somebody over, they eat all the cookies. And you're going back through another cycle like that. So be mindful of that. Helping and over helping. Okay. And I don't want to say somebody's going to be taking advantage of y'all, but that could happen. Clarify that thought. Hold on. Clarify the user. All right, air signs. Make sure your intuition is polished up and ready to go. Make sure it's full of gasoline, got petrol in it. Someone's coming your way who's going to, okay, they ain't already right. They're already on some fuck shit. They're bringing some. If you know Charlie Brown and Snoopy, it's like there's one of the characters, Pigpen, and he's got like everywhere he goes, he's got this cloud of dust that he takes because he's not clean. I always thought that was a horrible thing to portray because it's like this is the abused kid. Anyways, moving on. So someone's coming your way who's got their own damage, right? If they're not in your space already, they're coming. It's an opportunity to help and hurt yourself. Boop, 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 boop. So there's an opportunity to continue waiting. But you'll know this based on your intuition. So you'll know who I'm talking about because they ain't loyal. They lack reliability. I think the universe at this time is trying to show you who is reliable. They will speak up on it. Wow, there's a lot of twos going on here. So this could be new romance or new friends with benefits type things. I don't know. But we got unions, we got choices, we have feminine energy. We have heart matters. Things that you may trust and things that are motivating. Affection. Having the patience to let someone prove themselves to you. And that you ain't no rebound. Here's an opportunity for clear and precise communications. New cycles can be getting started for you. Or, it could be a new cycle. But I think communication needs to be surgical in this incoming situation if you want it. I mean, like surgical. You got to be like, this is what it is, this is what it ain't. It requires a lot of patience. For some of you, the cycle is with someone who isn't mature. So maybe that's why you need some patience. They may be great on one end, but remember at the beginning, it's always the representative. So they may come in very gifted. However, this is my card of the pro lover. They may come in very gifted, but ultimately there's no growth. Ultimately, it may be a relation that slows you down. And it may be communication. It may be something you don't have like the best experience with. But here's an opportunity. Learn something new. Some of you have someone coming in who thinks a lot like you do, but poor communication creates all types of other thoughts. So I do see some interest in affection, attention of the loving kind. But have patience. Someone's coming in who thinks about bang, 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 bang all the time. So be mindful. I don't see furniture or anything of the type here, but be careful what you put your heart into, especially if it's the same place where you put your genitals. All right, let's do a collective reading. Let's do a collective reading 6, can you please give us some direction on the collective reading for everyone?
Bomb has been defused.
Well, that's beautiful. Anything else? Anything else?
You underestimate my power.
6, 7, 8, 9. Not coming together. All right, so really get the energy of you guys dealing with a user. 7 days. That card just fell out. Someone looking to make use of you, collective. Awareness. Hello, Julian. Be mindful of the frenemy coming your way. If this is lust with, I said this earlier, if this is lust with somebody that you know you left some unfinished emotional things with, do not insert your genitals or don't put yourself in it, right? Don't just wait. As at the bottom, observe, test, control. So I'm gonna go with 7 days. Oof. So the Emperor and the High Priestess. Be mindful of the bang, 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 people. Someone is coming your way with an intention of getting what they want. And some of y'all have forgotten why y'all ain't messing around no more. Be careful what energies you call back into your space. It feels like uncomfortable or reminders, like you're not with someone anymore. I just saw an image of two people at a restaurant. You used to mess with each other. It's been a while. You get to the meal, and at the meal they start going nutty, bringing up old stuff, just making it a situation worth subtraction, right? And then you remember, oh my bad, I forgot. You're a bitch. I forgot. So this is an element of higher self, right? You have choices, you have options to be your higher self, especially when it comes to dealing with the frenemy, someone who blocked you or you blocked them. You built a wall for a reason. Why would you climb back over it? I don't know what that has to do with anything. I just heard keep your hands to yourself. What? Okay. I'm not even including that data in here. 7 days, some of you collective are going to be seeing through people's bullshit. I feel like this is a user energy in one direction or another. Somebody's being slick. Acting like everything is okay, but The representative show been over. Okay? Some of y'all have the data already on the frenemy who returns. Sensual frenemy. I feel like this had could have been just a drop off type of ending where somebody just withholds contact, withholds communication. Oops. And yet they want to communicate with each other, but pretending like they don't. Someone caves in, though, and immediately is reminded why. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This shit's combative. I'm not doing any of this. This is ridiculous. I'd love to do it again, but you crazy. Be careful. Be mindful. Someone may be making a choice anyway to just bypass the offer. Not really, maybe looking at it through a magnifying glass, holding it up to the air, shaking it, and then realizing it's trash. Hopefully you don't realize that in the middle of anything. Sorry, my silence. So you may be making a higher choice. Some of you may be choosing to go radio silent on an issue or the return of the sensual frenemy. Four of Pentacles sits in reverse. So you know it ain't no love. Ain't no value to the situation. You're not turned on by it anymore. You have no desire for it anymore. Some of you have moved into being like Heavy D, heavy dial tone. You're busy taking a nap and watching others walk away. And that's okay. Silence. That is silence if I ever saw it. Not interested. But that doesn't mean you're not overthinking unnecessarily, so be mindful of that. Keep yourself busy, like cleaning up or building something. I don't know. Keep yourself busy, because this is not worth your energy, really. It's not. Some of you really do need to get some rest. You really need to get your rest. I'm just being nosy right now. What happens after you walk away to the other? Well, they have options. Yeah. So they take their toy and they go towards their own healing, whatever the fuck they think that is. You think it's fairness, though. Oh, wait a minute. Is somebody exiting with grace? Is that what I'm sensing? Okay, wait. You may, okay. You may not, okay. So, collective. So, if when the frenemy or the the sexually unworth it one, not worth it one, when they return, some of y'all may not give them their medicine returns. You may gracefully bow out of it. Wow. I don't see a ghosting like, I'm going to do you like you did me, Data. I see, you know what? This is my position. This is what it is. Some of you are going to walk away with grace. Because you know you got options. So I don't see you just throwing anyone away or per se. I see you dealing with it gracefully, beautifully, with style. I see you focused on yourself and see the rabbit here in the corner. It's like, for those of you who do engage, it'll be on some rabbit shit. Like bang, 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 bang. All right, well, it feels like the energy of, you know what? I remember why we don't fuck around no more. You're trash. You ain't shit. This is nothing. Thanks for the whackness. But you don't say that. It's more like, would you like me to make you an omelet before you leave? It feels very graceful. Like, I'm not even going to let you know I'm bothered by this. I'm not going to let you know none of this data because I'm not. In fact, this is what I needed. I needed this one last thing to remind me of the value of silence. You need that to remember that God is within you, the creator and the destroyer too, if you choose to go there. It's going to lift your spirits to step back, to have that power. Take back your energy, take back what is valuable. Decide where your energy goes. I like it. I like it. Some of you have options in work, business. Try not to stress too hard about those things with regards to business. Don't stress too hard or speak up on your stress. One of them twos right there. Some of you guys are just really going through some fires. Okay. Be mindful what conversations you have on with friends at this time. All right, some of you guys are going to be hearing something sad coming from a friend. Be mindful how you communicate. Remember not to make it about yourself. I feel like I needed to say that, okay? Someone needs to talk to you for sanity. They want you to be a little more sensitive or be the sensitive version of yourself. So this is where you're going to need your strength and your empathy. That's where you're also going to get your gratitude at this time. Gratitude for your freedoms, life, the enjoyments that you have. This may be some bad news coming in. So just be a solid rock for whatever friend in need is coming your way. This will be intense data, so don't be all emotional. Be strong. Yeah, okay. Feels like a situation where you kind of like are iffy on talking to the person, or you may be busy, or you may think that they're not being honest, or you just don't want to talk to this person. You may think it's a game. Or maybe it's someone coming who did you so dirty that you almost don't give a fuck about their problems. Oh boy. So watch your ego, collective. Watch your ego at this time. Part of the lesson is going to be learning gratitude and empathy. Gratitude and empathy. And I'm only talking to those of you who have someone, some bad news that you have to help someone get through. I don't feel like it's your bad data. I feel like you need to be there for somebody during a tough time. And whoever this person is, it's somebody who has a higher influence. So it can be someone who, what came to me just now is someone who lost a loved one. And the loved one was the main person, like like a like a wife losing the husband, and he took care of everything, type thing. So they need new types of support. So be very mindful of your energy. There will be some protections you'll be helping with. Can be paperwork protections. Can be helping, okay, I don't know why this comes through. Can be helping somebody not get robbed. Did they murder the person? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Alright, guys. No murders, I don't think. Not going that far into the data. Let's see real quick. What's coming your way, collective, that's unexpected? Unexpected events. I want to start doing that, adding that to the reading. Unexpected events. Most important. Wrong direction. Unexpectedly, wrong directions. An encounter with someone who's very sharp, dirty, bad attitude. Be mindful of dealing with someone combative. It's temper. Temper's here 3 different ways. And it's a wrong direction encounter. So it can be right place, wrong time, wrong place, right time. This is around buildings, residential. Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Period. Shit. I'm not even putting a date on this data. Just a period. Don't let weirdos into your house. Period. Like between heat and right now and 10 years. Don't let weirdos into your house. I don't know why I'm getting utilities or somebody who's in uniform. It's a It's somebody who's been walking the neighborhood, canvassing the area for some reason or another. It's something they want to help with. Now I see like, okay, like a gas company. Hi, we're the gas company. We've been looking at everything around the neighborhood. Want to make sure your house isn't going to blow up. Now let us in. Call the gas company. In fact, don't even answer the door. How about that? Unwanted's coming into the home. Outsiders. They may say something with regards to your neighbors and what's going on with your neighbor. Double check. So it's someone with a plan. I don't know why the word dusty is here, but it comes out. So maybe someone refers to people as dusty. It's a rebellious energy, though. Someone worth avoiding. It's a liar. Someone that you should tell to go away or do tell to go away. So my work card is here, so be mindful of others at work or inviting someone over to your home from work. Be mindful of dealing with unemployed motherfuckers trying to get into the house. Right. So when I asked what are they doing? Trying to get inside for some type of spying. They may be pushy in trying to do so. Your guides are with you, though. Your guides are with you. So they're careful. Just be mindful of help that you didn't fucking ask for. Be mindful of those trying to get into your home and you didn't ask them to be there. That's my rape card. That's my RAPE card. This is my bondage card. Restricted movement. I get the number of a group, so it can be more than one. Or you may have more than one person in your home at that time. Whatever it is, involves more than one. Group think of some sort. It's someone with work to do from the public sector. And ideally, it's a situation you would let them in. 6, you got any data to go with that?
We've been tricked. We've been backstabbed. And we've been quite possibly bamboozled.
Guys, be careful. Anything else?
This is fucked. This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
One more.
Run.
All right, y'all. We'll stop there. Okay, I think 6 is encouraging my guides and guidesses to be careful. I'm going to take a break. I will try to come back in a couple of hours later tonight and go deeper into this reading if I'm still feeling it. If you feel like this is your data and I come back later tonight and I ain't speaking on that shit, remind me. Speak up on it. Yeah, speak up on that shit. Don't let me skip it. If you feel like, if for any reason, if you even think that's your data, holla. And I will chop off whatever the fuck I'm doing and we'll do that data. Yeah, we'll, cause y'all know when 6 is sinking like that, let's be careful. Let's just, yeah, those were serious, Lizzie. Yeah, I want to take a break on that just so I come back a little bit more freshened up. But yeah, it's evening. I think most places. I don't think many of us are having anyone come in to repair anything. So I'll go further and see if that's how this situation could work. Or Lord, anyways, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's a long reading, but I did feel like I had some data I had to get out. So we'll try this a little bit later if needed. You guys take a break, have some wonderful afternoon time safely, as safely as possible. Good Lord. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you so much for hanging out, you guys. Love you, goddesses. May the source be with all. May the source be with all of us. Word. Word. For shizzle. We got this. All right, y'all. See y'all a little bit later. And we are well. Bye.